Imagine a world silenced. No birds, no voices, only the roar of an endless ocean. Where civilizations once stood, one man saw it coming. For 10 centuries, he was mocked as a madman building a tomb in the desert, until the ground beneath them turned into a fountain of death. Discover the terrifying reality of Noah's Ark, the great reset of the human race.
Close your eyes and imagine a world lost in noise, but a noise devoid of the Creator's name. Centuries had passed since Adam walked the earth. Humanity had forgotten the covenant. It began with a misplaced love. 5 righteous men died, and the people in their grief carved statues to remember them. But as generations passed, memory turned into myth, and myth turned into worship. Wad, Suah, Yaguth, Ya'uk, and Nazar, stone idols that could neither hear nor help. In this spiritual blackout, a light emerged, a man of immense patience and gratitude. His name was Noah. He stood before his people, not with a sword, but with a plea. O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. But the response, it was a wall of cold, hard mockery. Noah's mission wasn't a week, a year, or a decade. He stayed among them for 950 years. Can you fathom that persistence? He called them by night. They turned away. He called them by day. They fled. When he approached them to speak of mercy, they thrust their fingers into their ears. They wrapped their cloaks over their heads just so they wouldn't have to look at his face. He watched children grow into men, warned by their fathers never to listen to the madman. Yet for nearly a millennium, Noah never lowered his voice. He knocked on every door, but the hearts remained padlocked until the divine revelation came. None will believe from your people, except those who have already believed.
Then came the command that defied human logic. Build the ark under our eyes and our inspiration. Noah began to plant trees, then harvest timber. Imagine the scene. An old man, miles away from any sea or river, building a massive wooden vessel in the middle of the scorching desert. The elites of his people passed by, clutching their sides in laughter. "O Noah, have you become a carpenter after being a prophet? Where will this ship sail? In the sand?" Noah's reply was bone-chillingly calm. "If you mock us now, we will surely mock you later, just as you mock." Every nail driven into that wood was a countdown. Every plank laid was a step toward the end of an old world and the birth of a new one. Suddenly, the sign arrived. The tanner, the oven of fire, erupted with water. The earth cracked open into 1,000 springs, and the sky tore apart with a rain like the world had never seen. Noah called out, "Embark therein. In the name of Allah is its course and its anchorage." He brought the believers in pairs of every creature, a library of life. But then, a heart-wrenching sight. Through the spray and the rising tide, Noah saw his son struggling against the current. The father's heart screamed out, "O my son, come ride with us and do not be with the disbelievers." The son, blinded by arrogance, shouted back, "I will take refuge on a mountain to save me from the water." Noah cried, "There is no savior today from the decree of Allah." And in that moment, a mountain of a wave crashed between them. The sun was gone. The world was gone. Only the ark remained, cradled by the mercy of God. The storm eventually subsided. A command echoed through the universe. "O earth, swallow your water. O sky, withhold your rain." The ark came to rest on Mount Judy. Noah stepped out onto a world washed clean. He stood as the second father of humanity. From his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, all the nations of the earth would eventually flow. Noah passed away, but he left behind the ultimate lesson. Salvation isn't found in high mountains or worldly strength. Salvation is found in the ark of faith, even when the ground beneath you seems bone dry. The flood didn't just drown the wicked, it carried the righteous to a new horizon.